Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and starting this one, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. And it's even up. Hit on the ground to short. Adames throws across the diamond, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
To first, and Bichette is retired.
Batting third, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Two down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Out to short, and that one finds its way through.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That clips the corner.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Outside low. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. Man at first, one away. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And here is Matt Chapman. In there at the knees, strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering way upstairs.
Nope.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. So here's Wade now. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Here's the Giants lineup. Here's Elliot Ramos. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that is out of play. Ramos at second, Bailey at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 3 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Webb back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball, that's out.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And now it's filled up. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kirk, the next to hit, and that's a strike. Webb winds and deals. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Man at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Andres Jimenez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Throws to first. That's it out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So 2 down now, and here is Nathan Lucas. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through that one for strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Grant McCray. Swings and misses. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
This one in the air right field. And that drops foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air right field. Pretty well struck. Going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's a strike.
Wow, no fair right
0-1.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Center field, Lucas should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 4-1. On to the 3rd inning. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
Springer, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2011. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Santander takes low, 2nd trip to the plate in this one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time up. Now one missed. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And the 1-0. Chapman gets a piece there. That one to first. Takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
From a pitcher's
0-1's
perspective,
the
that's
count.
a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And ball
Ball
1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
now batting, catcher, Patrick.
And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And it's fouled away. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Will Wagner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these
1-0.
Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases
ball
are
2.
turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around
2-0.
and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk doubled his first time up. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-2. On the ground to short, Adames. No play, that's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Clement stands in now and watches strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swings through that.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Next offering upstairs.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Yaz is struck out. Grant McCray digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's hard hit in the line. Santander makes the grab for the second out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Tap back up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
In time. Got him. Giants go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Webb back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over, and here is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball to right.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
All these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Adames batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance up and loosening in the pen. Swanson also throwing.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
Yeah.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's
0-1's the count.
huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
1-2 is the
2.
count.
Next offering in the
ball,
dirt.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Will Wagner. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
There's something lighting up here between us you can't miss. Yeah, we got this. We got this.
Big thanks, yo. Kill yo. Catching me looking, she put on a show. Kill yo. Park a ballet or the filet mignon. Kill yo. Want some attention, won't leave me alone. Kill yo. Calling the shots, I'm calling my phone. Okay. Play me overseas, making a wave. Okay.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
This one in the air. Adames makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Giants' bottom of the inning, and here is Lamont Wade Jr. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Slider right there. Action in the pen down there. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Sandlin, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. To third. Jumps, throws. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Right now, can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop.